What's up, family? So, man, God keeps putting it on my spirit that there's some hidden blessings on the way. Like they are literally at your doorstep. And this could be something that you have been waiting for a long time, or something that God knows that you truly need in this season. And this is a season where abundance is coming, where it seems like you've been weary. It seems like you've been waiting for so long for something to shake, something to move. And God said it's here. I know that I waited so long for certain things to start to manifest. And it just felt like I was putting in so much work, so many sacrifices, so many long nights, so many hard days, so many setbacks, so many comebacks, so many days of frustration where I got out of character, and it worried me because I was wondering to myself, God, I was so frustrated and I got out of character, and this isn't like the new me. And I was scared that maybe it would postpone my blessing, or maybe that God would see me in a different light. But no, God knows all the things that you've made it through. He knows. And you don't have to be perfect. There's days where you may fall short and fall flat on your face, but you'll always have grace. You have to understand that he's not like these people of the world. And that's our problem that we have to understand. We have to change our perspective. You know, we're so used to people of the world that one thing that you do that's wrong and they judge you for it. You can do 100 things right in this world, and you do one thing wrong, or you fall short one time, and then everybody's slandering and bashing and can't wait to jump on your back and try to strangle you the rest of the way out. That's the sad world that we live in, that everybody's so ready for your downfall. You know, because you've made so many sacrifices and remained so positive and cut so many ties with people that didn't belong there. You did so many things in this last year, 2 years, 3 years that led you up to this point. And there's just people just preying on your downfall. They can't wait to see you make a mistake so that they can slander your name, so that they can say, see, I told you he or she wasn't what they said they were. But God said, not today. Not today, family. Nope. He's different. You see, God sees all those things that you've done in the dark. He sees all the things that nobody else sees behind closed doors. All the sacrifices made, all the times that you fell short and kept going, all the times that you made the right decision, all the times that you put God first, put your growth first. He sees all these things that you've stacked on top of each other, these wins after wins after wins. So don't think that just because you fell short once, or just because you came up short, or just because you failed, or because you jumped out of character, or you made a mistake, or you fell into some sin, or, whatever the case may be. Remember where God met you at. That's what you always have to do, is remember where God found you. Whew. Man, I know that where God found me, I was in the darkness. When God found me, I was a broken person. I was a hurt person. I was a person that took many, many, many things against me. Like the enemy was attacking me heavy. The enemy had me in a chokehold. And I was still trying to be the best person that I could be. But, sometimes we get lost in the world. We get programmed by the world. And when God found you, remember the person that you were at the beginning. If he found you in the dark, Why would he all of a sudden, when you make a mistake or you fall down or you fall short, why would he just forsake you? Why would he just forget about all the things that you've done? See, God's going to show you grace. God's going to show you mercy. That doesn't mean that you can continue to knowingly do things that hurt you. But it does mean that he understands your heart. He understands your shortcomings. And God isn't like the people of this world. He's not going to just toss you to the wolves because you made a mistake. Always remember to look at God as your Father. And which also reminds me to have a certain level of grace and to have a heart that's made of gold. That I've had people that have made mistakes. I've had people that did me wrong. And depending on how wrong they did me was the level of grace that I showed them. Sometimes you have to forgive people and cut them loose out of your life. But there's also times where you can be that teacher in that person's life, where you can propel them into the next level just by showing them the heart of Christ, just by showing them, look, yes, you may have did something wrong. Yes, you may have fell short. But if you're truly my person or my people or my friend or my family or whoever the case is, whatever the case may be, that I will show you grace and I will give you chances to do better. You know, just let them know that I'm not going to give you the same trust that I gave you the first time. That you have to earn respect with me. That I'm not going to hate you because you fell short. I'm not going to hate you because you did certain things wrong, because I know that I've done many things in my life where God could have threw me to the wolves, tossed me in the pit. And he always showed me grace, mercy, love, compassion. And I believe this is the season where we must do the same. We truly have to show people mercy, love, compassion, and show God gratitude for never forsaking us, for all the mistakes that we have made. So understand that your blessing is on the way, and that there are certain things that you have to tweak, that you're going to fall short. You have to stand back up and continue to walk on the path that you are on. You have to continue to walk on the path that's going to lead you to the victory. The victory is already yours. It's already yours. Nobody can take that away from you. The only person that can take that away from you is you. It's you versus you. None of these people of the world. It doesn't matter what's going on around you. It doesn't matter how many people hate you, how many people come against you, how many people ain't there for you. When you understand that God is on your side and that every single thing that you have went through was not only to teach you a lesson, but to build your character as a lion. So that when you get to the top of that mountain that you're climbing, not only will you give God the glory, but you will also show grace and mercy on your enemies. That you will also understand that some people don't have the heart that you have, chosen one. They don't have the mind that you have, chosen one. They don't have the ability to have 20 people come against you and you still win the battle and you still come out on top. That's why they hate you, because they know they don't have that strength. But what they don't understand is they only don't have that strength because they don't believe they have that strength, and that they also don't get it from the source. Chosen ones are naturally connected to the source. God speaks to us and works through us directly. There is no middleman. with the chosen one. See, sometimes the chosen one can be the middleman. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes these people don't understand that God sent you as the blessing. God sent you as the lesson. And even though you're not perfect, God knows the mind you have, the heart you have, the spirit you have, the grace you have, the love you have, the empathy that you have. He knows this, chosen one. And he's telling me that never forget that he always shows grace to you and that he loves you as his son, as his daughter, as his warrior. So just continue to move forward on your purpose, on your destiny, on the destination. You know, sometimes we fail tests. Sometimes we fail tests. And that's all of us. You know, none of us are perfect. And sometimes we have to understand that we have to give ourselves grace, because a lot of times the chosen ones want to be so damn perfect. You know, we're so OCD on our walk. We want to do everything right. And sometimes we have to learn to give ourselves grace. God's already forgiven you. It's you that's got to let go and forgive yourself. And understand the lesson that you can extract from this. And pivot and keep going in the direction that God's leading you to. Stay connected to the source. But there is a blessing that is on the way to you. And it's going to shock you. Where it's coming out of nowhere. Where at first it's going to seem like, no, this ain't going to happen to me. And then it's just going to fall into your lap. And you're going to be like, man, that was divine timing, family. Divine timing, divine love, divine grace, divine favor. Yes, sir. So I just wanted to drop this message on you guys and, you know, give you a little inspiration, let you know what's in my spirit, what's on my mind. And I hope that you guys continue to have a blessed weekend and have a blessed week. You know, and never forget that I love y'all, man, that y'all are my family. And you can always reach out. So never forget to stay focused, stay positive, stay blessed, and keep the kingdom mindset. Again, I love y'all, man, and I'll see you on the next one. Salute.